Hello, people. I'm Sebastian. I am a decent player when it comes to chess. I am intermediate when it comes to chess.com, and I'm from Kentucky. And I'm going to be breaking down the game the Blitz game from Grandmaster Garry Kasparov is black, and on white, REY ENIGMA. We do not know REY's rating. I'm just too lazy to put in Gary's. So let's start off with the first moves. All right. D4, knight f6, knight f3, knight f3, e5, e3. The common moves is the Kali system, generally played around the beginner level, but actually decent. It's somewhat a meme, but it's a good meme. It's not like the Bomb Cloud. The move bishop f5 is the anti-Kali variation, and it's kind of like a reverse London. If we go back d4, I don't know, d5, knight f there, knight f, bishop f4. No, see how they're kind of similar? No, not really. Alright, sorry. This move, bishop d3, played to attack the to attack the bishop on f5 and to just get it developed so white can castle. The move e6 was played defending and opening up black's dark square bishop. White castles to get his rook into the game later and to get his king to safety. The move f6 was played. I don't know why I had those arrows drawn. The move f6 was played to strengthen his light squares while at the same time keeping his dark squares open instead of a move like c5, which would somewhat close them up. But it's actually a pretty decent opening, but that doesn't matter. c6. Okay. The move knight bd2 was played to get his knight developed and to keep the c pawn flexible, can go c3 or c4. Instead of if you put his knight onto c3, it could be attacked, and immediately have to drop back to e2 or b1. a4 is not good because of the move b5, like this. So, yeah. He plays the move knight bd2. And just to keep a c-pawn flexible, because your c-pawn generally does want to come out in these queen's pawn opening things. Sorry if I keep looking at myself on the camera. The move knight bd7. Oh, did I say knight bd2 for white? If I said knight bd7, I'm sorry. Knight bd7 from Garry to, once again, just get his knight out and not have his knight on the rim where it's dim. That's a little saying in chess if you did not know. Queen e2, kind of creating a battery and just getting his queen out of the way. It's actually a pretty decent move, but not the best. Knight e4, getting his knight centralized. And I want you guys to watch these next few moves. b3 from Mr. Enigma. Bishop to d6 from Garry Kasparov. Bishop b2, knight f6. Queen f6, which kind of questionable to most beginners at least. Why are you kind of lining it up on this diagonal? This is a decent development square. There's nothing wrong with it. Also kind of keeping it flexible between which way you want to castle. You're not making it 100% sure, because if they start an attack on the queen side now, you can just castle king. If they start an attack on king, you could castle queen, but it's not the best. So the move rook ad1 was played to centralize his rook. Now this position is slightly better for black, I'm pretty sure, but only slightly, to the point where I'm pretty sure you can play this. Like, I have nothing wrong with this. Castles was played by Garry Kasparov, and now finally he takes. Now look at this move really quick. This knight was put on move 7. It was taken on move 10. On move 11. So think, that's 4 moves. He did not immediately take this knight, and he finally takes it. when he feels like the time is right, because he can finally centralize his knight. As you can see, it's very similar to what Gary did earlier by putting his knight there. Knight takes. Now, this is not a fork because his bishop can take. So, yeah. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Now his queen's in the middle. The move f5 is not the best. Sorry, f4 is not good, really, because en passant. But you do have this, but let's just ignore that. The move knight c4 was played, attacking, which is better than the move f4. Knight c4. This move, queen c7, just dropping it back. h4. This is a move that ever since AlphaZero and Lichess really not Lichess, sorry, Leela Chess. God, that was embarrassing. Was played. Like they love these flank pawn pushes engines. So humans over the years of computers just being better than us, flat out. H4 is a move that we've been developing into our play. The move b5, knight d6, rook to a6, knight taking, excuse me, knight takes the bishop on f5, the pawn takes the bishop on f5, queen h5, attacking this. Now note, this is different from e4, e5 in this. This time it's actually good. Here, Garry Kasparov plays here, defending his pawn. He plays Ray Enigma plays queen to g5, rook d5. Beautiful idea from Garry Kasparov. Whole idea. If you take, you just help his pawn structure, which made me question why. Why would Ray Enigma help him with his pawn structure? But that's whatever. I'm probably not as good as Ray Enigma. I don't want to say I am. He's a very talented player. The move rook to d1 was played. h6, queen h5, rook c8. The move queen e2 was played. That was the whole really idea behind putting this here and here to reroute his queen and attack the pawn on b5. a6, Gary's defending his pawn on b5. The move rook d4 was played. f4 from black, which normally white's pawn's supposed to be here. So yeah, this happened. The move queen d2 was played. Kind of just, getting these two lined up, maybe for a future attack down the d file. The move f takes e3, queen g3, h5, queen attacks pawn on h4, you push it, it's defended. Queen d8, rook d8, c4, takes, queen b8, rook b8. God, why can't I just tell the difference between these two pieces right now? Threatening to win raise queen. If you play a move like rook b1 check, here takes, Gary's up. So instead, Ray plays queen c1. He doesn't want to lose his queen. And then this brilliant move, this is absolutely beautiful. The idea is if you take, Alright, I'm going to stop that. If you take, you're forfeiting the defense of this. So Gary's winning a second pawn and winning his rook back. But remember, your queen's pinned, so you have to take, and we're in an end game now where REY, where REY ENIGMA is down 2 pawns against Grandmaster Garry Kasparov. And the move, queen to b8 check, was played. King h7 only move. Bishop f4, queen f4. Queen takes the pawn on c4. Queen takes f7. Rook, queen c6, preventing this check. The move a4 was played. Garry Kasparov says, "You're not going to push that pawn any further, good sir." The move king h3 was played to prevent a move like queen d6 check. Queen d6 was still played. This time it's just not a check. Queen f5 check is now played. The move king to g8, queen c8 check, king f7, queen to f5 check again, and finally king e7. The move g4 was played, queen to e6, saying, "Hey, let's queen trade. I'm up 2 pawns." So, obviously, REY ENIGMA being very powerful of a player, he says, "I'm not going to queen trade. I want to keep my queen on the board for some winning chances." Now the move e3 was played, obviously going for a second queen and mate. So this move was played. It is queen to c7 check. The move king to f8 was played. The move queen takes a5 was played. The move e2 was played. And then the move queen to e1, preventing him from preventing Garry Kasparov from promoting. Now this move, d4. There's backup, boy. a5. d3. a6. d2. Queen f2 check. King g8. a7. e1 equals queen. But here's the thing. a8 equals queen check. Now Garry Kasparov plays king h7. Now obviously Garry Kasparov is winning because he is on the verge of making a third queen. But in this very position, REY ENIGMA lost on time. This was a 5-minute blitz game. He lost on time. So yeah, that was a very nice game, to me at least, from REY ENIGMA and Garry Kasparov. This is a game that I've not seen reviewed yet by Levy, so I beat you to it. And yeah, I hope to have some success on my channel. Yes, I have a lazy eye. And that's probably not going to be my forever outro. Goodbye. And I hope you all have a great day, afternoon, or night. Goodbye.